Hey guys, welcome to Yoga for Upper Thighs. And I almost called this class Yoga for Runners, the new improved version. And I think that you'll see why. So anybody who's a runner, you will love this class. So here we go. I want you to come onto your back. Start off on our backs today. We're going to warm up those thighs by giving them a little bit of a stretch. So come on down. Go ahead and relax your shoulders. This is kind of a bridge preparation. Let your shoulders roll onto your back. It feels really good. Press your palms down and begin to just lift the hips up. Bridge pose is a great way to warm up anytime. It's a great stretch for the back as well as the thighs. Good. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can always walk your hands together and your shoulders underneath you, stretching the toes and then pressing the hips up. And then exhale, make it a slow descent, coming all the way back down. Good. And then release the shoulders and reach up and back. I'm kind of hooked on this pose in particular because it just feels so great. And I want you to heel toe your feet to just the width of your mat. And this is my little flop leg pose. Leave the feet where they are and then just drop the knees to the left, letting your feet kind of come onto their sides. And this is amazing. This will stretch all the way into the psoas muscle, and this is just the best. You're going to feel this all the way down through your belly and through the hip. And then flop the knees to the right. Feels awesome. And then bring the knees back up and the feet back to hip width. Good. And so just stay right here. Just keep breathing. Take a long inhalation. And then exhaling, bring the palms back down and compress your lower back into the mat. Good. All right, bring the knees into the chest. Don't use your arms yet. I want you to flex the feet and then again, reach your arms up and back. We're opening shoulders here a little bit and then begin to stretch the heels up to the sky. Now, if you're pretty tight, your legs may look a little more like this. That is totally fine. This is just to kind of juice up our legs here. So we're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to press our hands into our shins and squeeze. And notice I didn't lift my head up off the mat the whole time, so you do the same. So we're going to flex and create this letter L. Think about drawing your thighs toward your heart. And then exhaling and squeeze. How about 5 of those with breath? Here we go. Inhale. And then exhale. And then inhale. And then exhale, juicing up those thighs. Inhale. And then exhale. And then inhale. And then exhale. One more time, I want you to inhale. Just really press and flex here. And then bring the hands behind the head and curl up. So we're going to squeeze in some core here. So I want you to rest your head in your hands. No work in the neck. But again, think about lifting the chest, but most importantly, think about drawing those thighs in toward the heart. And you are going to feel this in your legs. And relax and relax. Ooh, you should feel this right in the belly of the quad. Good stuff. Go ahead and cross your ankles. Wrap back and roll right up seated. Excellent. And then go ahead and I want you to come onto all fours. And moving right along here today, I'm kind of squeezing a lot in this 10 minutes. I want you to go ahead and do a little cat pose just to release any tension through the lower back. And come to neutral spine and lift up onto your thighs. Oh, that feels good. All right. Now we're going to do a little baby camel pose. Keep in mind, this is about pressing the thighs forward. All right. So I want you to roll your shoulders onto your back. Knees are hip width. And then just reach up. Good. And then bring the hands around behind you. You can take this in a couple ways. You can do a fist, or my favorite way is to do palms with the fingers facing up. So good. It kind of keeps the integrity of your lower spine long and soft. And then press the hips forward and the heart up. Good. Use the core to lift yourself up. Little tummy work again there. And then relax. Okay. Bring your left foot in front. So go ahead and bring your left foot in front here. And we're gonna bring our right hand and left hand to the right side of the front foot. So some of you will recognize this from Yoga for Runners, which you guys are so sweet. I got lots of good feedback from that one, so hopefully you'll like this one too. Go ahead and come into frog foot, which is where you just kind of walk that foot so that your heel's on and your toes are off the mat. So here you are, hands underneath your shoulders, and don't be afraid to just let that hip go. Good, this is a huge, huge, huge stretch. So bring your right forearm onto the mat if that's appropriate for you. And make sure your elbow's right underneath your shoulders. So here you are. If you're really flexible and open, you can feel free to bring both elbows down onto the floor and just hang out here. Good, and again, keep in mind, don't squeeze that left thigh. The point of this pose is not to force, it's to naturally let the body open. It feels really, really good. Great. If you want even more here, you could press into the top foot or the back foot and kind of lift that back knee up just for a moment and then release it. Ooh. And then come back up onto your palms. And we're going to add on to this today. I want you to bend the back knee, kind of so that you're more toward your thigh, not on your kneecap. Take your left hand, reach back, and catch the top of that foot. So for some of you, this may be impossible right now. That's okay. You can always use a strap, okay? And then you can kind of really go deep into this pose as you drop the right hip. So this is a huge pose. And you can even make it more fun by just making it a little more twisty. It's kind of pretty too. It's kind of cool looking, don't you think? All right, so here you are. And then great for shoulder opening as well. And then we're going to slowly kind of push the foot into the hand. Wow. And then release. And then bring the hand back down. And we're going to lift the back knee up and step back into our first downward facing dog. Wow. And just enjoy that. Good, and relaxing, lifting the thighs and melting the heart. Good, and lower back onto our knees. We have the other side to do. Inhaling. Again, you can do another baby camel pose, which is a great back bend. Also great for thighs, maintaining integrity in our lower spine. Again, lifting the heart, moving the thighs to the front. Good. And now the right leg comes in front. So here we go. Oh, feel that leg. Move both hands to the inside. That would be the left side. Heel toe, the right foot. So the heel's on and the toes are off. It's like a big barn door swing. And again, don't be afraid to really let go through that back, or through the left hip. So just feel that. And my little cue here is I don't care how far your knee flops to the right, as long as your right big toe stays connected to the ground, okay? So just enjoy that. And if you are ready, you can lower your left forearm onto the mat. Good. And maybe your right forearm, if you're open enough at this point. Good. And just breathe. Again, these are soft. These are meant to be soft poses that are really intense, but not forced. And then come onto the palms. And then we're going to do the other little add-on here. Bending the back knee. Wah. Taking the right hand now and catching the top of that left foot. So here you are. And again, you can see the other side of this now. Just really twisting. Yeah, and if you want, push the foot into that hand. Wow. And drop to the left hip. And then slowly release that. And coming into downward facing dog. Good. And step back. Oh, wonderful job. Hopefully your thighs are feeling great. Relax here. Take a couple deep breaths in downward facing dog. And finally go ahead and come onto your knees and have a seat and rock. Well, I hope your thighs are feeling great. Hope you had fun, and I'll hope to see you soon. Namaste.